Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as you get a look inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Archie Bradley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
So striding forward now, Steve Cook. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is one of those games to get excited for. You're playing well. You're back home. It's game 1 of a homestand. And you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
Let's go now. One time.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hale has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
So stepping in, Chad Hutton. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Sharp ground ball to third. Stop. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Digging in to try it again. Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Corey Dickerson.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back.
Let's go now, one time.
Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Need you right here, one time.
And again a throw. And he'll dive back in.
Hey, come on, big guy. He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here we go now. Come on now. One
He's
time.
ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Vargas is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. White Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Riding in once again,
Number
Steve
13.
Cook. He's
Steve
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Get your pitch, driver, right here. Find me a barrel right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
One time.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Ken Snead. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ken Snead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose
Come on
pitch.
now, one time. Get your pitch, driver, right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Nope.
No.
3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Nice and patient.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Here it is on 3-1. Oh, a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Full count here. Here comes the... And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, now, Larry.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Ready once again, Andy Hale.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Down here.
Right
A runner
fielder,
on first with 2 away.
Andy Hale.
Sliced hard on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another chance.
Third baseman, number 13.
Cook. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right
Ready
here.
with the 1-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The Dozier for 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip. Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-2 the final score tonight. Eric Goodell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Stepping in, Steve
Batting
Cook.
third.
He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Cook.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Look out, 2-0 now. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hey, your pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Get your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive?
In now,
Third
Steve
baseman number 13.
Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Let's go now. What time?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. To the box now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Hey,
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Get off, halfway.
Hale is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Tommy Joseph. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hale is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He drew a walk his first time up. 3 runs already home here. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, he's digging for second.
Hit me, relay, hit me.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Now batting, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cook.
All right, one time right here.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Colin Moran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready on 1 and 2. Hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Digging in, Steve Cook.
Third baseman number 13, Steve
If you face it, get your pitch, huh? Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, nice and patient.
A 2-2 count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Ahmed. A quick out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Where's it first here?
served out to left off the end of the bat. And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
So coming to the plate, Steve
Third baseman,
Cook.
number 13.
They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Here we go, baby. Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey,
runner in scoring position
right
at second with 2 down.
Hey, big mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 5th winner of the year. Carlos Rodon was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing, a hot afternoon here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. If you look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at the split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. Into the box now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It's for a good one, huh?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 10 for him on the year. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Come on, let it fly
Now at
right
the plate,
here.
Steve
baseman,
Cook.
number 13.
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
See it? Drive. Let's go. Right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Even at 2 balls and 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Joseph rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, now you know who you want at the plate. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. He ties the game with that one. A whole new ball game now, Matt.
Now in the box, Edgar Mota, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is Steve Cook will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
You can, come on.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping up now, Edgar Mota. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here we go, here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Horn. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Chris Horn.
Four runs here in this half inning.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
This one's down to third. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The White Sox lead it 7-6. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Ryan
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, now get us out of this. Shut him down.
To third. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Arizona. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Settling in now, Steve Cook. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. and he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Jared Cozart claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen retires the side to hammer down the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs, 11 hits.